Right, with the latest Manchester United news, we'll be talking about Onana wanting to return to Manchester United. There's also an update on a lot of things, really, which we'll talk about. Onana, Van der Ven story as well. But we'll get into it by talking about Andre Onana. And this is what's come out from Jamie Jackson in The Guardian. He said this: Andre Onana wants to fight to re-establish himself as Manchester United number one goalkeeper when his loan at Trabzonspor finishes in May, and believe he will be given the chance to do so. Um, And then it came out from Alex Crook a bit later. Manchester United have no intention of reintegrating Onana back into the squad and are planning to send him. Listen, Onana at Manchester United, it was just a shambles of a signing. It was a ridiculous fee in the first place, £50 million. He bought in and just made a calamity of errors. And you look at what, ultimately, you have to look at what the goalkeeper's job is, ultimately to save shots. And Onana cannot do that to a high standard. Lamont has come in. He's been the best Premier League signing, or the best Manchester United signing, definitely by far. And he's been absolutely fantastic. And I don't know why Onana's even thinking about coming back. This is not a recent story. This has been reported for quite a while, to be fair. I don't think Onana has any future at Manchester United, unfortunately for him. As I said, I don't think he's a good enough goalkeeper. Shot stopping is not great, got a mistake in him. He makes it all about him. He's just doing too much. And I'm happy with Lamont. There's no reason why we should be changing and bringing back Onana. The fact that he wants to return don't make any sense. He's not. I don't think his loan at Trabzonspor's gone really well either. So he's just a goalkeeper that I would look at selling and getting some money for. You're not going to get a profit. But again, if you get 15, £20 million, that'd be something that's absolutely great. Now, another thing that I've seen, Bayindir, apparently he's going to be going to um, Besiktas. So this is what's being said. Besiktas have agreed to deal with Manchester United to sign Bayindir. United are willing to sell with under 18 months left on his deal plus an optional year. Personal terms are settled around 2 million a year, down for the initial €3 million discussion. So this, I think that's something that's important. Getting rid of Onana, getting rid of Bayindir, keeping. I would actually keep Heaton at the club. I know apparently he wants to retire, but I think he's a great guy to have around the place. He's someone who gets the football club, and listen, he's not getting many wages. He don't cause problems, and he's just someone to have a good part of the squad. Onana obviously has to go. Bayern to go, and listen, ultimately he started this season, was not good enough, too flappy, not good from set pieces. Distribution might have been alright, but again, what your goalkeeper's paid to do, he couldn't do that to a good standard. And listen, a shambles of a signing, him and Onana, and I'd be happy to see both of them leave Manchester United. They haven't been good signings, they've been poor, quality's not there. And yeah, I'm really happy with Lamont. So yeah, on the goalkeeper situation, I think both of them will go. I think what will happen, you potentially see a Vitek or someone be promoted from the academy into that first team spot and continue Mill Lamont as the number one. I think that's the best thing to do. I think it's the only thing Manchester United should do. I don't see why Onana wants to return. I don't see a reason why United would reintegrate him. There's a reason he was sold. I think that was one of the good things Amorim did, getting rid of Onana. And hopefully we can get rid of Bayindir as well. Now, Van der Ven, there's obviously been talks about him linked to Manchester United. There's no concrete discussions, apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano. Again, I'll actually just go through the news, what was said, rather than kind of. So this was being said. There are no concrete talks between Van der Ven and United. The club admire him only as one of the league's top defenders, but nothing is progressing. United priority remains strengthening the midfield. So listen, nothing on Van der Ven. It was reported yesterday. We had a conversation about it. There's nothing that's going to happen there. I think he's a decent player. Is he the player that United need? No, the focus is on the midfield. De Ligt isn't rushing back from injury, remains positive. He's targeting a possible return in March, which will obviously be good. There's a lot of time in March as well. For him to play some games. Now, this is what Laurie Whitwell said on Martinez. Manchester United hope Lissandro is out for 1 or 2 weeks. The suggestion is that it might be a bit longer than that. Argentina are confident that Lissandro Martinez injury against Everton is not a lengthy one despite his absence. Martinez was rested for the win over Everton on Monday due to discomfort in his car. That said, the alarm bells ringing in the Argentina setup. He wanted for the finalisma in March. A long calf muscle injury could have ruled him out. Medical tests has confirmed that the injury is not a bad one. In fact, the Argentine coaches have a confidence Ligt will be able to return to training in the coming days. So, listen, on Martinez, I don't know. The fact that that's coming out from Argentina, I think you can probably trust him with a bit of credibility. I don't know why the Argentina national team coaches are kind of reporting that story, but listen, the Argentinian sources are pretty reliable. And that's that's what's happening on the defensive situation. So no interest in Van de Ven. Martinez is expected to be out for longer, although people expect him to be training in a few days. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll keep you up to date. Up to date on that. Sorry. In terms of the Ligt, he's pushing an injury. He's not kind of wanting to be back anytime soon, but he's hoping for a return in March. And yeah, that's really about it. Now the last thing I want to talk about. Manchester United have a crucial plan for midfield in the summer. They love Anderson and Nottingham Forest, and there's nothing in the links with Sangari. Tonali is obviously appreciated. So listen, we know United priority is to strengthen the midfield. I think he definitely is. I think he definitely is a talented player. Anderson, he was my number one choice. I mean, I watched him against Liverpool on the weekend. I don't think he is a number 6, but he's someone who massively progresses the ball. He's a very good midfielder, someone who can control the play from deep. Again, price is likely to be a problem, but again, we know United's priority is to get a midfielder. But let me know your thoughts. That has been your latest news. Thanks for watching.